Fabulous. So I'm actually going to stay at the computer for just a moment to start class so I can show you the mudra we're working with, because there's a lot of working parts to it. So for tonight's class, I recently just found out that a good friend of mine, one of their parents had passed away. So I thought we could center tonight's class around the heart chakra, and also sending love and energy to whomever needs it in your life right now. So whether it's someone that you need to send energy to, or it's for yourself and you need to show yourself some love and kindness. So we're going to work with Anahata Mudra, and it's a little tricky. So you're going to take your right hand. It's going to look opposite because I'm facing you. So right hand, spread your index finger and your middle finger apart. And then take the middle finger of the left hand in between, and then fold everything down. So one more time, right hand, index finger and middle finger, left hand, middle finger in between, and fold the hands down. From here, thumbs pop up, then index finger, and then pinky finger. So 3 out of the 5 fingers are lifted, and it looks like this. All right, fabulous. So once you've found this, find your space at your mat. So either on a bolster or just flat on your mat. Get nice and centered on your seat bones, and then find that mudra again. Left middle finger in between the index and middle finger of the right hand. Clasp the hands, lift the thumb, index finger, and pinky. Rest this on the chest and roll the shoulders up and back, and softly close your eyes here. So allowing your face to soften, settling into this space, and taking in whatever comes to you as you practice this mudra. Anahata Mudra. Whether your practice tonight is dedicated to someone close to you, or perhaps yourself, I invite you to find yourself with kindness, with compassion, and with a gentle spirit as we move along. Sometimes simply just opening your heart and saying, I am here and will listen, is exactly what we need or what others need from us. So inhaling deeply through the nose, closing the lips and exhaling through the nose, and seeing as we breathe, inhaling and exhaling. Seeing if you can notice the pace of your heart, where it is in this resting position. And from here, softly set an intention for the rest of your class. Taking one more deep breath, inhale. And then exhale, slowly release the palms in front of you, walking the mat out long, folding the forehead down towards the mat, rooting the seat bones down and feeling your backside open. Inhale deeply and exhale. Inhale, gently walk the hands to the right. Feeling the left hip press down. Take a big breath here, inhale. And exhale, slowly walk the hands to the left. And as we reach left, root that right hip down. Inhale and exhale. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly walk it back to center. Gently walk the hands in and sit up nice and tall, blinking your eyes open. From here, inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale over to one side. Spin the chest and gaze up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, over. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, over. And let's make sure we even it out. Inhale. Exhale, over. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, float the arms down. Send the legs out in front of you long. Shake them side to side and flex through the feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, hinge forward. Really reach past your feet. And then release the arms down so we find length. Plug the elbows back. Plug the shoulders back. And then reach the chest forward. And again, imagining that heart space opening from shoulder to shoulder. Flexing the feet. Inhale. And then exhale, gently soften the forehead towards the knees. Feeling the back side open here. Inhale. Exhale, keep flexing the feet. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, reach the arms up. And release them down and shake them out side to side. Let Chris back in here. Fabulous. There he comes, and we'll meet on all fours, however you would like to get there. So, coming back to table. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take your time here, and also make sure your feet are hips width apart, so don't let them knock in towards each other. Nice and even in line with the knees. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, curl the tailbone, curl the head. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, curl the head. Once more, inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, curl the head, tuck your toes. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. And gently pedal out through the feet here. And when you're ready, root both heels down. Slightly walk the hands out just about an inch or so away from the feet. From here, can we lift the seat bones higher? Can we press the chest towards the legs? And can we breathe? Feel this heart open. Breathing here, maybe even taking a cleansing breath if need be. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly release the knees to the mat. We're gonna send our right foot back. Spin that right heel down and reach the right arm up high. Great, and softening the space between the eyebrows here. Opening that chest, reaching up long. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale, one more, inhale. And exhale, slowly release just the knee and sweep that right arm under the left. Bringing your right cheek to the mat and tiptoeing left fingers out. Closing your eyes here and taking 2 deep breaths. And on your next inhale, slowly walk the hands in, press into the mat. From here, send the left foot back, spin the left heel down, reach the left arm up high. Really rooting the foot down and also the top of this bent leg, pressing it down firmly. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. One more. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release the knee and sweep the arm under the right. Tiptoe the right fingers out. And close your eyes here. Breathing deeply, inhale. Exhale, breathe, take another deep breath. And on your next inhale, gently walk the right hand in, press into the mat. Come back to table, tuck those toes, and lift just the knees off the mat, scooping the pelvis up towards the sky. And really press into the palms evenly, fingers spread wide. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath, inhale. Exhale, inhale, straighten the legs back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath here, inhale. And then exhale, rock the hips forward, coming into plank pose, adjusting the palms and the legs if need be. Once more, we're scooping the belly button up. We're gazing past the hands and the head is in line with the spine. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath, inhale. Exhale, inhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And slowly release the knees to the mat and walk the hands in towards the knees. Coming up to stand tall, press the tops of the feet firmly down and remember they're hips width apart, the same distance as the knees are apart. We're gonna press both feet down firmly. Inhale, reach the right arm up high, left arm follows, and the right hand is gonna drop to the small of the back, fingertips point down or the right heel. We send that left arm up high and we breathe here. So this is an open heart camel. Since we're only doing one arm, I find it more accessible sometimes than regular camel pose. I love it because it also opens this heart and this chest space. So keep sending the hips up towards the sky, reaching. At the same time, root the shoulder down, lift the chest, lift the hips. Press the feet into the mat, inhale, and exhale, slowly release. Great, opposite side. We inhale, reach the left arm up, followed by the right. Left hand comes to the small of the back or to the left heel. And we reach that right arm up high. Hips and chest rise up towards the sky. We inhale. Exhale, breathe. Take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, rise up. Slowly release the arms and shake it out. We're gonna come back down to the mat. Coming into downward facing dog, tuck those toes, lift the hips. And from here, rock the hips up and back like a seesaw. Your heels can follow with it just to stretch the small of the back out from camel pose. And when you're ready, bend your knees. Look between the hands and walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana, mountain pose, and really roll the shoulders up and back. Feel the chest lift here. Feel the inner legs also squeeze, but then lift up towards the crown of the head. We're pressing down evenly through the big toe and pinky toes. And we inhale, reach the arms tall. At the same time, press your feet down. And then exhale, dive over the legs with a nice long spine. Let the head go completely. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head, release the hands. Bend your knees, step back to plank pose. From here, lower the knees. Bend the elbows into your sides, lower chest and chin. Slide the chest through, inhale up for cobra. And we're gonna pause here in cobra for a moment tonight. So, bend the elbows slightly and hug them into your sides. We wanna feel the shoulders press down and the space between each spread wide. Gaze forward. Feel the hip points against the mat. They almost slightly lift up. And then from here, if it's available, straighten the arms. If not, if you feel like your shoulders are coming up, press them down and rebend the elbows. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly release down. Keep hugging the elbows in. Inhale, right back up to cobra. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release down. One more inhale, rise up. Exhale, release down. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, rise up, reach. Exhale, over the legs. Let the head go. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, let the head go towards the knees. Bend them, and then step back to plank. Keeping head, shoulders, hips in one line. Slowly bend the elbows, hover over the mat for chaturanga. And then inhale, rise up, cobra, or press tops of the feet into the mat to lift the thighs for upward facing dog. Back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. From here, we're gonna clasp the hands behind the back and lift the shoulders up and then press the arms down. As we do this, see if the ribs can close. Tailbone can root down, and we squeeze the legs together to engage them and lift up. So gaze up slightly. Feel the heart open here. Inhale, take a small back bend. And then exhale, slowly forward fold. We're gonna release the head so it dangles and keep the arms lifting here in Yoga Mudra. Keep a slight bend in the knees if that's more available to you. We can also do it if it just feels better, if it feels the best. So whatever serves you best. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly rise up. So press into the feet, keep the arms there. We're gonna lift the chest, gaze up, reach back, take a back bend, and then exhale. Forward fold one more time over the legs. And flowing here 2 more times. Inhale, rise up, lift the chest, take a small back bend, and then exhale, forward fold over the legs. Undulating that spine, inhale, rise up. Press into the feet, take a small back bend. Exhale, dive over the legs. And this time, release the arms towards the mat. Bend the knees, step just the right foot back. And reach it as long as we can. We're gonna stay here in low lunge, or always an option to lower the knee to the mat. Your choice. So wherever you're at, press through the back heel. Boom. And then front knee is reaching away. as if they're gonna split apart. And we press down through our feet nice and evenly. Great. Pull your chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. And then from here, we're gonna rock back and forth. So moving the hips forward and back on the ball of the foot. And again, keep a slight bend in the knee if that better serves you today. Whatever your hip is feeling. Opening up that hip space. And releasing the knee down to the mat, untucking the toe. From here, we're gonna take our left hand to the inside of that left leg. An option to either stay here or option to roll to the pinky toe side of the foot and lift the ball of the foot up. So we're opening that hip a little bit more and be gentle here. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale, breathe. Again, inhale. And exhale, slowly root the foot down, tuck the toe, straighten the leg, plant the hands and step back to plank. And then move through your vinyasa flow, either knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga, to cobra or upward facing dog, back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive over the legs. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head, bend the knees. Step that left foot nice and long. Good. And then again, try to get both feet nice and even. So we're not only pressing through the pinky toe and the big toe in the front foot, but same thing in the back. That way that back leg is getting a nice alignment and we're not favoring the inside or the outside. Nice and even. Pull the chest forward. Breathe here. And on your next inhale, gently start to rock back and forth on the ball of the foot. Take another deep breath. And slowly lower the knee to the mat. Untuck the back toe. Plant that left hand, take your right hand to the inside of the right leg. Option to stay here or roll to that pinky toe side of the foot. Open the hip and be really gentle. Still keeping the shoulders and the heart space open. Breathing here. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, plant the foot, plant your hands. Tuck the toe, step back. Move through your vinyasa flow or skip it. Great, from here, everybody lower your knees. Bring your big toes to touch, sit the hips back, close your eyes, child's pose, and take a few deep breaths here. Recalling that intention and whoever you're dedicating your practice to tonight. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, gaze forward. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. From here, we're gonna inhale, sweep that left leg up high, three-legged dog. Shift the hips forward, step the foot to the top of the mat, and spin your right heel down. Reach the arms up overhead for warrior one. So back foot is really pressing down. We're spinning the torso, reaching the arms, but rooting the shoulders. Gaze forward. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale, breathe. Take another deep breath. On your next inhale, lift the arms up to open them. So we find space. Spin your back foot open just a little bit. Recenter yourself. Gaze over the front palm, warrior two. From here, inhale, and then exhale, release the left arm to the top of the left leg. Sweep the right arm past the head and feel that big long line open here, extended side angle. We're gonna flow with just the arm. So we inhale, bend the elbow, reach behind the back for the left hip. And then inhale, reach the arm up and overhead. Exhale, reach behind the back for the hip. Again, inhale, reach. And exhale, great. So flowing here a few more times at your own breath. Take one more. And then inhale, sweep the arm up, press into that front leg. Reach the arms up, flip the left palm, lift up and back for reversed triangle. So we're really trying to open the left side of the body by planting the foot. Lift up out of the hips and slide that back hand down. Take a big breath, inhale. Exhale, breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, rise up. Bend the front knee, cartwheel the hands down. We're gonna lift the back heel and lower that knee to the mat, untuck the toe. Option to stay here, option to plant your right hand down. Inhale, left arm up high, take a twist. Take another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, breathe. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly release the hand. Tuck your back toe, straighten the leg, step back, move through that vinyasa flow or skip it. Take your time here. Bending your knees, looking between the hands, slowly walking or stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale, slide the fingers up the shins, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive over the legs. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, step back, move through that vinyasa flow or skip it. From here, when you've arrived in downward facing dog, sweep that right leg up high. Look between the hands, bend the knee and step that foot forward. Spin your back heel down and reach the arms up. Warrior one on the opposite side. And I'm gonna turn to be open towards you. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Take two more breaths here in warrior one. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up out of the hips and then press them down firmly. So we really engage the whole body here. Spin your back foot open just a little bit and sink into those feet nice and evenly. Try not to grip the toes here. Inhale, exhale, breathe. On your next inhale, Gently release the right arm to the top of the right leg. Sweep the left arm past the head. Inhale, reach it up. Bend the elbow, reach behind the back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. And keeping that arm, the leg, the torso as long as we can, but at the same time, feeling areas of the body release any tension. So don't let it go anywhere but away from you. Soften your face, the toes, your hips, your shoulders. Breathing nice and long. One more breath. And inhale, send the arm up, press into the front leg. Sweep the right arm up overhead and reach the left arm back, reversing that triangle. Gaze underneath the arm towards the sky. Take another deep breath. One more. And then inhale, rise up. Cartwheel the hands down, lift your back heel, lower the knee to the mat, untuck the toe. Gently, slightly sink the hips forward. Option to plant your left hand, reach the right arm up high. Take a twist here. Take one more breath, inhale. Exhale, release the hand down, tuck the toe, step back and move through that vinyasa flow. From here, gently hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Great. We're gonna do a standing figure 4 balance next. I'm gonna give you 2 options. First option is to bring the feet together, hands come to the hips, and we lift the spine tall, pressing down evenly through the feet. Kickstand your right foot and turn the leg out to the side. Cross the foot over and take the toes forward. That gives space for our back leg to bend, but our hips to stay nice and even. So don't tuck the foot too close to the opposite foot. Take the foot forward, bend the back knee, sink your hips low. So here's option number 1. Option number 2 is to pick up that right foot, flex it, and cross it over the left, sinking your hips low. Great. And from here, option is send the arms up overhead, rooting your shoulders down, really spinning the pinky fingers in, gazing forward, spreading the heart space wide. Welcome any wobbles or anything that comes to you, whether it's shaking, breathing, inhale. Exhale, take one more, inhale. Exhale, rise up and release the legs and shake it out. Awesome, let's come into the opposite side. Hands come to the hips. Find that nice Tadasana spine. Kickstand your left foot, turn it out, cross it over. And remember, toes go slightly away from our leg so we can bend the knee and we make space. That way, let me turn to the side to show you. That way we're not curling and arching the back. The tailbone is going straight down as part of that spine. Option to flex the foot, cross it over the right, and sink the hips low. Inhale, reach the arms up tall. Take a few deep breaths here. One more wherever you're at. And inhale, rise up and shake it out. Nice. Let's counter that by taking a big, wide forward fold. So send the legs out to the side. Toes point forward. Take the hands on tops of the thighs and pull the chest forward. And then slowly walk the hands down, inch by inch, and take your time so we keep this long spine. And then, when you've come to the bottom of your length, release the head completely. Hands can come to the mat if that's available to you. And we breathe here. So from here, slightly rock the weight into the balls of the feet. That always opens up the backs of the legs more. By sending the foundation into the tops of the feet, we're able to lift the seat bones a little higher and create space. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Slowly bend the knees. And very slowly roll up through the spine. Take your time here. Head is last. Awesome. Keeping your legs nice and wide. We're going to turn the toes out to the side. And in a moment here, you can definitely adjust this stance. We're going to bend the right knee and take the hands on tops of the thighs again and send the chest forward. Keep bending that knee, and hands can stay here or they can come down to the mat. If it's available to you, slide that left foot out and flex the foot. If you have a wall nearby as well, this is great to do, pressing hands into the wall. So flex through that foot. Keep opening this right thigh. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale, breathe, take another deep breath. And one more. And press the palms in, plant your foot, and then bend the knees and just roll up. Good. Coming into the second side. So again, turn the toes out, lift up tall, hands come to the tops of the thighs, bend the left knee, and then send the chest forward. If you're staying here, really root the elbows back so we have that long spine. Option to drop the hands down to the mat. Slide your right foot out and flex the foot. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale, and you'll notice when we keep the chest forward, it helps us from falling backwards. So chest is reaching, heart space is opening. One more breath. Press into the mat, bend the knees, plant the foot, slowly roll up. Take your time. And when you've arrived, bend the knees, step your feet together. We're going to take one last sun salutation vinyasa flow. Standing tall, Tadasana. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive over the legs. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, step back, move through that vinyasa flow. When you're ready, inhale, sweep right leg up high. Coming into pigeon pose, bend that knee, step the leg forward and slide your left leg back. Lift the chest and then walk the forearms down, softening the head, closing your eyes. And allow yourself here to surrender into this pose. Let the mat hold you up. And just simply breathe for a few deep breaths. Take one more breath wherever you're at. And slowly press into the palms. Tuck your back toe and straighten the leg, and then just hop that back foot in just a little. To bend the elbows and lift the right leg straight up, three-legged dog. And release it to downward facing dog. Opposite side, inhale, left leg lifts up. Bend the knees, step the leg forward. Slide your right leg back. Lift the chest and release down to the forearms. Closing your eyes here. Take a few more breaths. And one more. Slowly press into the mat. Tuck the back foot, hop it in just a little. Bend the elbow and lift that left leg straight up. And release it to downward facing dog. And when you're ready, slowly bend the knees, sit the hips back. Child's pose. One more breath. And slowly walk your hands in. And we'll meet on our bottoms, however you'd like to get there. And when you do, just turn to the side of your mat, because we're going to send both feet out long to opposite sides. So adjust yourself and really rock back and forth. Maybe even pull the flesh away from your seat bones. And then flexing through your feet, lifting the spine. Take your hands to the inner legs just to roll them up and then press them down. As a reminder that even when we go forward, we're not going to let the knees and toes fall in. So inner thighs, knees and toes lift up and back. We flex through them firmly. And then from here, gently walk the hands out. Pull the chest forward. And then bend the elbows, soften the head down. Important here to keep engaging the legs. Keep rolling the inner thighs towards the sky. Take another deep breath. From here, inhale, lift the gaze. We're going to step the right arm to the center, just a little, and press the palm down and the forearm down. From here, inhale, right arm up high. Take a twist. Just one more deep breath, inhale, and exhale, release left arm down. Slightly take it into the center, press it down, inhale, right arm high. And just notice too, we definitely feel more open on one side. So which side is it for you? Inhale. Exhale, breathe, take another deep breath. And release. And gently walk the hands in. Right leg is going to pull in. And we're going to bring the sole of the foot to the inside of the left leg. Back of the left palm comes to the inner leg. And we slide that hand down and reach the right arm up high overhead. Keep spinning your chest. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. That hand can grab a hold of that foot. And we breathe here. One more deep breath, inhale. And exhale, rise up nice and slow. And simply switch sides. So right leg is straight, left foot in, right back of the hand to the inner leg. Keep flexing this foot. Remember, we want the legs nesting and engaged here. So slide the hand down and really press the arm against the leg. That'll help spin the chest. And then reach left arm up, sweep it past the head. Breathe here. Take another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, one more, inhale. Exhale, rise all the way up. Great, and bring soles of the feet together. You can turn back to face the top of your mat if you'd like. Step the hips in close and then slowly roll down to your backside. We're gonna flip the palms up to the sky and close your eyes here. Taking just a few simple moments here in reclined bound angle. Take one more deep breath. Slowly draw the knees together. And from here, cross the right foot over the left leg. We're going to allow both knees to fall to the right. Open your arms to a letter T and look over that left shoulder. Just one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, release the hips, release the right foot, and cross the left over the right. Really see if we can get this foot as close to the hip as we can. That'll not only give us leverage, but it'll really help that twist. So knees fall to the left now, and we look over the right shoulder. Inhale, and exhale, slowly draw the hips back to center, release the feet. Great, and from here, plant the feet hips width apart. Reach the arms towards the feet and flip the palms so they face down towards the mat. Inhale, peel the head and shoulders off the mat. From here, draw the right knee into the chest. Option to flex that left foot, send it long. Inhale, and then exhale, draw both knees in and bring the feet flat. Again, release the head. One more time, we reach the arms, flip the palms, peel head and shoulders off of the mat. Really feel the belly button and the low back press into the mat. Bring that left knee into the chest. Wrap the hands around the shin. Option to send your right leg out long. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knees in. Release the head. Good, and from here, taking a hold of both shins with both hands. Allow the knees to fall open by the armpits and flex the feet. Option to stay here. Option to grab a hold of the ankles and flex the feet towards the sky for happy baby. Really see if the spine can spread long here. Close your eyes if you choose. We're almost nearing Shavasana, so see if that breath can soften. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly draw the knees together. And then send both legs long out in front of you for Shavasana. Make sure you're nice and centered on your mat. Flip your palms up to the sky. And let's be really mindful of our shoulders before we get settled here. So rock back and forth to make sure the shoulder blades are in as if they're going to touch in the back, and then press them down. At the same time, make sure that the torso is pressing long. So there's no space between you and the mat. And then gently close the eyes. So just for a moment, recall your intention and whomever your practice was dedicated to. And seeing if we can send love and compassion to whomever it is without taking on the energy of their burdens. Softening the face, and I'll call you back in just a few moments' time. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly drawing your knees into your chest, rolling over to your right side. Very slowly coming to a seated position on your mat. Pressing the hands together at heart center. We'll close our practice tonight with one round of Om. And if this is something you would prefer not to do tonight, you can sit and listen with me. So we'll inhale and exhale on an Om. Here we go. Inhale deeply. Slowly bow your head into your hands. Take a moment to thank yourself for being here, for making time for what you need, and for dedicating your practice to whoever needed it most tonight. Namaste.